Well, here we are, fellers and fellas. We're at the M1 Concourse in Pontiac, Michigan. Tonight, we're going to be doing 6 skids with the independent Chevelle. It's in the trailer right now. And then tomorrow is Roadkill Nights, presented by Motor Trend, powered by Dodge. Street racing, all sorts of stuff. We got tons of different displays, and you name it, it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, I'm bringing you along for the ride. The side-by-side blog guys are in town. They're doing an incredible giveaway right now, which not only includes this 22 Polaris Pro R, but a whole lot more, and I just had to show you guys. Check this out. So you guys have done some incredible giveaways in the past, and clearly you've really stepped it up this time.
This is the biggest, best one we've done. So this is a 2022 Polaris RZR Pro R 4-seater. Biggest, best machine on the market currently, and it just got a fresh build on it. So it's got all the stuff that you really want to get started with one of these things. It's got the safety, it's got an aftermarket Brick City Fab cage on it. Obviously we got the custom wrap, the tires and wheels. We've got aftermarket radius rods from ZRP on the back to stiffen all that up. It's got aftermarket shock therapy springs on it, make that suspension work nicely. This is an incredible machine, works great.
This thing is nuts, man. It's huge.
It is a monster. So this has got the 4-cylinder, 2-liter engine, 225 horsepower, naturally aspirated, absolute beast.
It looks amazing. This alone is incredible, but it keeps going. They're even going to throw a trailer in to haul this thing around on, and that is brand new. So this is the part that's really going to bottle your mind. If the Pro R isn't enough and the trailer, the guys said, well, you got to have some way to pull it around, right? So, boom. Immaculate Survivor 86 Suburban 3/4 ton big block Chevrolet, 36,000 miles. How is your brain now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's check this thing out. I've walked around this thing so much my feet are sore, and I'm telling you, this is a clean rig. I'm absolutely blown away by this truck. And it's got the barn doors. Best doors ever made. Look at this. Such a sweet rig. 3rd row. Does the AC work?
It does.
AC blows cold, fellers. Check this out. I gotta pop the hood. You rarely see anything like this, guys. This is an absolute unit, and they're wrapped to match. You get a matching pair. You get the truck, you get the trailer, you get the Pro R, or if you want, a life-changing $60,000 if you don't want all this here. So listen, fellers and fellas, all you have to do is go to seeyouonthebigend.com, grab yourself some merchandise like this, and you're automatically entered to win this beautiful Suburban, brand new trailer, and the matching Polaris Pro R. First thing a guy's got to do is just get independence out of hibernation. Rolled this thing into the trailer after the last Burnout competition, and it's been sitting since. I can't even remember when that was. Where was that at? I don't know. I had a pretty bad wall tap, tore it up a little bit. We're gonna fix that too, don't you worry. But first we're gonna do a skid later tonight out here. After that is done, we'll spend some time tomorrow morning patching it up, cleaning it up, shining it, going through the thing. You know, treat her right. That's what we gotta do. But let's see if the old girl made the trip. This is a long drive for me. There she is. I honestly had forgotten this ratchet strap is holding the trunk down right now. As you can see, I had a little boo-boo, and it blew off the skin that someone put on. This is the original quarter panel, and then there was a skin put on when they did the tribute way back in the day. So we're gonna have to do some fixing there. Just grab some miscellaneous tires for Burnout. Boy, I got a little rough back here, looks like. Might have a couple straps off, but let's get this thing out and fire it up. See if the old girl fires here. Chupacabras on here. They got plenty of tread. They're actually, the front tire is off the Monte Barro. I didn't have anything else available. This was so last minute. These were the 15s with tires mounted. We just grabbed them, threw them on. Jared and some feller with an astute beard is helping get the hood off here. We decided to take the springs and everything just so it's safer. There's a lot of kids climbing around the car. I didn't want the sharp pokey thing. We're gonna run this without a hood tonight at the skid because the intake temperatures get so hot. I mean, these headers literally glow red, so it's just pulling this hot air right in. You know, you could fix that with an intercooler system, something like that, but you know, I think we're fine. 1,000 horsepowers, you know, that's plenty. It's plenty to do a burnout. So we're gonna run it this way tonight and see if that makes a big difference. Crowd is starting to pour in. This is just like behind the scenes setup stuff right now. There's still people setting up tents, all sorts of stuff. We'll go look at the burnout pad in a minute. And also Jared's Charger Ute slash cop car slash Pursuit Ute thing, which is Hellcat swapped, right?
Hellcat swap, Hellcat Red Eye manual. So it's the only one in the world.
Yeah, we'll go check that out in a minute. He's got some other goodies going on and he'll talk to you about here pretty soon, but I don't think I need to do anything to this. Oil's good, it's full of water. I don't know, maybe clean out some of the cans and stuff from last competition. This is severely annoying. I can't get my door open. I may look at that. So I gotta climb through the window.
Don't look at it.
That's true.
Just don't look at it and know it's good.
Yeah. I gotta track down some fuel. That's something I gotta put on my list actually. As a reminder, this pump pumps fuel into this tank. It's about 2.5 gallons. And then this pump is the one we run during burnout competition. So when we're sliding around, the G-forces don't create fuel slosh. So it's always got fuel pressure. But right now this tank is empty. There's a scooch in there. There was enough to get it off the trailer. So I got to track down some fuel here pretty soon, but we're getting there. Competition's 5 hours away, give or take. Tom Bailey, the man himself, showed up with a pail of X85, which is exactly what this likes to drink. So we're gonna be set for fuel tonight. We're gonna go set this over here. We'll throw her in at the last minute and be ready to go. Let's go check out the competition cars. They're gonna be drag racing down Woodward Avenue. So we're here looking at the Ute. What do you call this officially?
So
it's no longer Roadblock, right?
It's Project Roadblock. Some people call it Project Fetty from the gas store.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
You can call it the Pursuit Ute. You can call it a piece of junk. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But my piece of junk has 807 horsepower and a manual transmission.
And is rhino lined.
And is rhino lined and has a truck bed.
Yes.
The bed's big enough to haul your mom.
So this is where the Hemi came from. That's going into the Hemi half, is right here. That came out for this guy to go in, which he's going to pop the hood in a minute. I don't know how to run it.
I love that I got a call right as I was about to pull this engine, and someone from Hollywood was like, hey, do you have any access to one of these engines? And I'm like, funny thing, I do. But
you could tell there was plenty of room in here for everything.
It is an exact fit. This is all factory Hellcat parts from a 2015. And depending on where you look, this is either a 2008 or a 2009.
Huh.
And it bolts in.
Interesting.
Just. As you call it, the Electra Digitals, they are a nightmare. Someone's going to attention.
Oh, that's Tom. That is a big skid pad. Anyway,
huge.
Electro Digitals.
Yeah. But there's what's called a CAN communication protocol, and there's a dozen different languages of it. And Dodge, over this 10-year stretch, used all of them. So trying to make things talk to each other had become a total nightmare. I managed to get most of it working, but we have to use a push button to start. But you need a key.
The beep boops aren't beeping, is what you're saying. Got it.
Well, they're bleeping.
Yeah. But we got a push bar, rhino lining, skinnies, slicks, truck bed. I mean, I'm gonna say this is probably approved. Is it True Duals? True Duals. Sweet.
So it's got headers on it. our guy, Scott with Holly, I reached out and said, hey, can you get these? And he says, they're back ordered, not until like December. And I'm like, I would really love to have them. So he pulled some strings and got a batch of 10 headers made. So there were 4 people that are getting their headers like 6 months early. You're welcome.
Thanks to you. Yeah.
Thanks to Scott for convincing me.
We'll fire this thing up. Oh yeah. Oh. That is spicy.
It's a little much.
Wow.
It's just right. But of course with a Hellcat, the best noise comes from under here.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the wine.
lower.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 6-speed, nice rig. You're gonna be drag racing against this car?
Yeah. Which broke its clutch and now has a stock clutch in it and makes 1,250 horsepower.
1250 horse, stock clutch, stock rear end.
That's gonna have problems.
Versus a Viper. These all have the same engine, by the way. All these guys were given the same exact engine, and they had to show up with the Mopar. This one is big tires, nitrous, manual. They're all manuals, I think.
Yeah, they all have to be a manual transmission this year. A couple people were trying to bolt their manuals in the trunk and run autos, and Dodge said, absolutely not, you have to manually shift the cars.
And then we got a wagon manual. This is pretty cool. And these guys are going to be drag racing on Woodward Avenue tomorrow at some point. And I'm excited to see this go down, actually. Burnout competition. They're doing chirp and burps right now. That starts probably about 7 o'clock, but let's walk around and check out some more stuff. Come on, Dougie Fred.
Let's hear it for Doug for motion in the bald Regal.
He likes to tease a little bit. That's probably going to be your winner tonight. I'm not kidding.
Getting you guys warmed up for them Aussie skids coming out later.
Yeah. Finally got the door open. There was a combination of the lock being weird and the button and the inside handle, because I was panicking last time I was trying to get out of here and I couldn't. Had to try to squeeze through the window opening and that didn't go well. So we're gonna pull this panel off and see if we could figure out how to make the handle actually open the door. Right now this will actually open the door, but the inside handle will not, which, well, that's an issue with, you know, what this...
Flexibility.
Yeah.
You can't quite reach. And...
Right, the behind the back lever and potential of fire and danger. So we're gonna try to fix that really quick, see what we got going on. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room in there. Well, we don't have any WD-40, but we got some Marvel Mystery Oil. No one knows what's in it. It's a mystery. But we're gonna try to lubricate a door lock real quick.
All right, where's the hole? There we go.
It's punctured with a bunch of holes.
Oh, all right, hold on.
Yeah? Maybe? Give me the good news. What do we got? Oh, yeah.
If it's working, it'll be a mystery.
All right, now I'll put some more in there and then I'll... Okay, that's good.
It says it works on everything, so I mean, technically,
Oh.
this should work.
Oh, there we
go.
go.
Oh, that was butter.
They might ask you why your door's
pouring out of the door. Oh, yeah.
there. Fixed.
You're safe now.
Fixed.
You're safe now.
It's a mystery.
No one knows. You just need a funnel and carry a gallon of this around.
Just let that drain for a little bit.
Yeah, let that. You don't want that on a burnout pad, probably. But the door opens, so
You're
it's safe.
safe. You're safe now.
All right. I don't think I need to check anything. I'm pretty sure it has oil. This is too tight to open, so we're gonna say that's full. Check.
All back together.
It's probably got water in it. The belt is on. The windshield's there.
Still need fuel.
Oh, let's fuel it. Good point. Nice call, John. This is why he's my co-pilot. He knows what's up. Door's working good. I can now exit the vehicle when it's on fire. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Just be careful, it might flame up right here.
Your truck bed's also not gonna rust.
Oh yeah, the truck bed. Dang it. Well, we got 5 gallons of the X85. That should be, oh, it's gonna be so close because this tank was absolutely bone dry. That one was about half full, and normally it uses more than this per burnout. So I gotta pop these tires quick. I'm kind of hoping, I want to put on a good show, but I'm kind of hoping these pop a little bit sooner because otherwise, well, we're running out of fuel, let's be honest. Jared's putting the door panel back on. Is it working? Oh, nice. Oh, you even put the thing in the right spot.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that way you bend it back the right way when you jump out.
Nice.
I appreciate how much Independence flexes. Like, you have a soft closing door here just because the whole body.
Yeah, it just kind of vibrates.
They move together.
Yeah. It's in concert. So that's good. I can get out of the car now.
When it's on fire, okay. Good.
That's
Oil leak
handy.
is slowed down.
Yep, the door leak. That's,
I like that there's a mixture of rust with it.
yeah, I mean, it's not going to come out clean, let's be honest.
I just rust-proofed the doors.
Yeah. Fire extinguisher's good. That's good. That's good. Somewhere in here I have a portioning valve. I gotta find it. I don't remember where it went. I gotta turn off the rear brakes unless I'm using the cutting brake. That'll be helpful. And we'll pretend the rear end is good. We'll say the transmission is good. We're probably ready to rock. John might be coming with on this skid, actually.
I'm riding.
Because you're going to be driving the Bald Regal in Bristol.
Yeah, that's
So,
what a stage though. Debut.
yeah, there's a little bit of pressure there. No, you'll be fine. But so we're going to teach him. I have to use landmarks basically to figure out where I'm going in the burnout pit, whether it's grandstands or light poles or generators or crowds. But in the smoke, you basically have to use landmarks to understand where you're at in the skid pad because you can't see the barriers and you really have no depth perception. So if you see like a light tower, you have to study the track and know, okay, that's 30 feet to my left. So you know you've got 20 feet to the right or whatever it may be, or you can make a sharp left. So we're gonna try to show him how to do that. Then he's gonna ride along in the car, kind of get a feel for it. It's hard to explain to people that you can't see anything, but that's really the truth. You get glimpses. It's just little snapshots as you're going through the burnout competition. The goal obviously is to keep continuous smoke, stay off the wall, and at all costs, if possible, avoid backing up, because in a real Aussie judged burnout contest, you're gonna lose points. So you want to stay in drive gear, basically stay off the chip, but high RPM, constant smoke, have a nice tip in, which here, by the way, it's like 16 miles from the start to the end of the burnout pit. So
I'm worried about the tip in.
yeah, we might be on the rev limiter by the time we bring it around.
We're gonna have some speed.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if these little skinny front tires are even gonna hold or they're gonna fold under that pressure, but we're gonna find out, I guess. We're probably a half hour away from jumping into the pit here, so I might contemplate cleaning the glass. We got to find some safety gear, get John ready, get myself ready, and bring Independence back. For the second group? Yeah.
We're doing 2 groups.
Might be a little bit later then, we'll see what happens. Well, the guy was a little low in oil, so we added some 1540 Rotella diesel oil. It's so clean though, I got to run it for a minute, and then we're going to check it on the stick again and just make sure I got the right amount of oil on this puppy. It was making oil pressure earlier, but let it run for a minute, and the oil will darken up, then we can check it again. Don't worry about that. Watch that tank. We are late for the skids. They're just calling. Pretty sure they're gonna call my name in a minute. We gotta hustle. We just topped it off with water, got the windscreen clean, tires are on, fuel, added oil. I think it's ready to go. I gotta throw the suit on, get the helmet on. I think John from Motion Raceworks is gonna ride with. That'll be pretty exciting. And we'll see what happens. This is a huge skid. I'm not quite sure what to do with all the room. It's like an 1/8 mile skid pad. So I'm gonna do the right thing and just see if I can hit 100 before I turn the wheel. See what happens. We roll it, we hit the end barrier, or it's gonna be the best J hook in history. Yep. Look at that new race suit. You just unfold that?
Yeah, just fresh out of the package.
Yeah.
Look at what about the helmet though?
Ooh, the visor, flip the visor
Turn
down.
the head. Turn the head.
Highway to the danger zone, baby. Good luck. Good luck.
That is sweet, man. Good luck. Look at this operator down here. I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, it's like a $600 shifter and a $300 car. That's what we're all about.
He's up next. This guy is tearing it up, actually. He's been out there for a couple minutes and doing a mighty fine job. The challenge here is, so you're graded on using the full course, right? But this has got to be 200 feet deep.
4 times the size as any other package.
Yeah, I mean, this is a hard tip in. Like you got to be full send.
Gotta go for it.
So being John is riding with me, I'm gonna turn left. So if we slide, it hits your door. And then I'll be safe. And then we'll come back this way. But we can't just keep doing, you know, straight burnout. So this is gonna be a challenge. It's probably figure eights or multiple like you're gonna have to do cookies progressively downwind or something. Yeah, it's pretty wild. There's barely no breeze right now. You got to take that into account when you're doing burnout competitions, because that's where the smoke is going to go.
Killing it though. I like it.
He's doing good. He ain't heating up yet. Something happened, maybe throttle cable, drive-by-wire, I don't know. All I know is Doug is wide open, so something happened. We got a handful of folks in line and then we're out. Nice to know them. Got a couple more Chevrolets. We got Bailey's Trailblazer, and then I think we're down there as well. So get the car warmed up, put some heats inside her, see what happens here. Man, I like me a 4-door Chevrolet. Well, we're strapped in. John, per the rules, did the right thing. Found a long sleeve fire suit, also known as flannel, and an open face helmet, because that's what you want with race fuel, you know, because you can't see it burn. So I think we're good per the rules. There's a Corvette, I think it's going to go around us here in a minute, and then it's Tom Bailey and his I think it's a cammed nitrous Trailblazer SS.
And I was just like, well, no, we're still getting it ready.
And then we'll be going after that, so we'll see what happens. Well, Tom Bailey just went straight out from his tip in. I didn't see it, but it looked like it didn't even turn, hit the barrier, and then I think he had some sort of mechanical issue. Still, impressive run. That's hard to beat. Poor John, that side of the car, it's in danger.
I think we're good.
I may turn right because he's a good friend. We'll see what happens. But we're third in line. You talk about a fired up burnout competition, this is it. I mean, this is a lot of energy, a lot of people watching, huge burnout pad, a lot of fun. If you didn't make it this year, you got to come next year, for sure. Oops. Okay.
Oh, easy. Grab a gear.
Whoa. Oh, there we go. Oh, that didn't look good. Oh, still a fire. I thought it was just a backfire, but that's not good. That sounded like a backfire and maybe a fuel fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm smelling fuel. Actually, that's like a power steering-ish.
Oh yeah, oil line.
Yeah, I can
That's
see.
some sort of oil line or something.
So get out past the oil dry and the whatnots, which means more impact to my side.
Yes.
I'm in.
Severe impact. Are these tight? That's just.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
tight.
All right, Derek. You're a legend.
I appreciate that.
Tell us. Everybody, I think, knows who you are. Tell us a little about the Chevelle.
Well, I found this Chevelle. It was sitting off the road for about 30 years. Got it running, drove it home. And because of the patriotic paint, it was painted after the 9/11 incident. I decided to keep it, and here we are with the ProCharge 572, 1,000 horsepower later, doing skids.
Are you going for tire pop?
I'm not stopping until both these tires pop. It's either going to be pistons or tires. One of the two are going to pop.
He says pistons or tires. One of the two are going to pop.
Day 2 back at M1 Concourse. Today is officially Roadkill night. We're set up at the Peak Auto booth here. We got Alex's 55 back there. Aaron and Emily Reeves are here. And of course we've got Independence back here. Spun it around this morning, put the mag tires on it. Man, those never get old. They look awesome. Car did fantastic last night. We were 1 point away from a perfect run, but so was another younger gentleman. So they actually gave us a tie for first place. Really cool. I didn't know they did that, but so the car did flawlessly. I think it only got to about 180 degrees, 181, something like that. So it's ready for Bristol. We're going to do the same thing at Bristol, Cletus of Cars. We're going to do another burnout competition, but we'll have colored tires by then, hopefully. They come from Australia, so they take a little bit, but we're going to be walking around checking this place out. Dodge is doing ride-alongs out here. You can hear those. See if we can make it over there. What a crowd. Yeah, you can kind of see them back there. And we got street racing starting this afternoon. Actually, they're already doing it, but later this afternoon, the build cars are going to be doing some sort of bracket try or something. So that'll be fun to watch. We are making our way down to Woodward right now. We're going to watch some drag racing. This is going to be a lot of fun. Racing starts here in a moment. This is crazy. I'm standing right now in the center of Woodward Avenue, and they've turned this into an 8th mile drag strip, basically. Street racing, I mean, the heart of it. Here we are. The influencer race, I think is what they're calling it, I'm not sure. They all got a Hellcat engine. They all have to be a manual transmission. Well, we've got everything from a 50s car all the way up to a wagon. And in between you've got a Charger Ute, you've got a Dodge Viper, you've got all sorts of crazy stuff. They're gonna come out here and shoot it out, and in theory they have the same exact drivetrain. It comes down to what chassis they chose and how they're setting the car up, and of course, driver ability. Racing a manual is not always the easiest thing to do. So it's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna walk up here. Got a green light to walk up here and check this track out a little bit. I hear the shoes. We got some prep down. Oh yeah.
Only 150 gallons.
150 gallons of track prep went down. Oh, I'm feeling it in the boots even, actually.
8 hours you can turn this street into this.
Look at the rubber. This is wild.
Isn't that wild?
Very cool. So I don't think traction's gonna be a concern. These cars are gonna hook up. They're about, most of them are between 8 and 900 horsepower. Weston Champlin, Weston? I'm not sure. One of the cars says they have about 1,200 horse, but he's on a stock clutch. So
Well, I guess we're gonna get to David.
we're 60 feet out, and I'm still all the way down. Look at this.
Grill area
It's
down
crazy. And this is a drop race. There's no light. And Chase is a race. I mean, it's just street racing. This is really, really cool. It's being televised live, everything like that. Very cool. They're interviewing all the influencers right now. That's all these guys here. And then all their cars are lined up back over here. And then you can see we've got everything from basically a factory car modified. We've got old school muscle, you got a Ute, Vipers, wagons, pretty much everything. This is gonna be really cool. Not sure of the format right now. It might be a chip draw, just heads up, arm drop, bracket style race. It's gonna be really cool. Here we go. This is the lineup initially. Luck, buddy. You got any last thoughts?
I have to not play myself. Weston's car's clutch is shot, and his transmission was making horrendous noises when he pulled up. So
make the shift and floor it.
it's up for me. Don't spin the tire and go for it.
You got it. I like this, by the way. That's custom.
That was a last minute tag.
Good luck, buddy. Woo! Got some meats on this guy. Beautiful car, another big tire. Pretty much everybody showed up with big tires this year. Pretty interesting. I think the car on the left missed second. But did he catch him or no?
Ricky took him.
Did he?
He took him in the Viper.
Wow.
So badass.
So that's a contender. If he missed second, it still came back and reeled him in.
Plus, Ricky drove that car.
Yeah.
That was badass.
Colette has a slipper clutch that is shot, I was just learning. So this is going to be interesting what she does here. If she even does a burnout, I would probably save the clutch, but... Yeah. She omitted the burnout and tried to save the clutch for the run. Smart move. Well, there goes the clutch, and that is also the chip. Dodge has been out here all day punishing tires, non-stop. doing ride-alongs. What do you think, Steve?
Well, it's going to come down to shifting gears.
You think? The 1-2?
That transmission's hard to shift.
Yeah.
It's a 60/60 production car transmission. It's not a race car transmission. And
Yeah.
it's very difficult to shift.
I think he might have a little more horsepower, but clearly this is a tube chassis, big tire car. It's a pretty interesting race. Yeah.